everyone, it's Margaret here. I was asked to do a little video on the alteration of the ballet slippers that I found. I'll just make it a quick one. I got these ballet slippers at a vintage shop, and they are authentic Russian ballet slippers, shoes. And when I bought them, I kind of looked at them. They were pretty, but they were really worn and torn. The toes were completely worn down and black, and I was debating whether to grab them or not, but I thought, well, this would be a challenge, and I love a challenge of altering something that looks really, really tattered and old. So I took them home and I hung them up in my craft room, and I've been staring at them for weeks and weeks now. And finally I decided I was going to give it a go. The ones that I had seen on Pinterest inspired me to use this style to alter them. There are a pair on Pinterest that were done with using the bling, and I really loved it. It's under a glass display. So anyway, what I've done is, because the toes of the shoes were so badly consumed, I had to actually recover the toe. And what I did was I took the existing ribbon, which was in a similar peach color. I snipped them off, and I used the ribbon itself to just reconstruct the whole toe just by gluing and wrapping it around. And then I took a piece of this pinky lace, set it on the top, and did a whole toe reconstruction with the lace. And then I embellished it with these wedding dress appliques on the top, just to hide any little sins that was going on underneath. And the bottom of the shoe, as you can see, it's got the authentic sole. And then I used the embellishment even on the toe area just to conceal any irregularities. I used this little sequin trim on the side, and I left the side and the back of the shoe. As you can see, it's still very worn and tattered. I tried to wash it a little bit, but I couldn't get all the stains out. But that's okay. You know, when you're working with vintage materials and pieces, you have to resign yourself that it's not going to be pristine. I think I struggled with that at the beginning. I thought anything I made using old doilies and lace was supposed to look really pristine and perfect, but it's not that way at all. So if you're going to use vintage materials, you have to be prepared for that. But anyway, I was able to take these ordinary worn and torn slippers, and using the wedding dress applique, again, I finished the inside of it with this little pearl accent piece, and the base of the shoe inside, I used a piece of satin. I cut out the shape of the inside of the shoe, and I glued it down, and then I used a little trim all around to seal it off, and I prettied it up with the pearl appliques, as you can see. Now the outside of the shoe, I used I went to Ardene's actually. They have beautiful rhinestone pieces for a reasonable price, and I used two necklaces, actually identical necklaces, and I glued them on with E6000 glue. It's got a good strong hold. And then on the top, I used another rhinestone button and glued that on top. And on the side of it, I just stitched with a good strong thread all the side to hold down this little necklace part here on the side and the back. I just actually used the clasp of the necklace to close it off, and I just left it like that. So there you can see. And then I couldn't find the same colored ribbon. Once I had snipped it off the existing one and used it on the toe, I couldn't find the same color, don't you know? So I just used a beautiful ivory, which complements the color of the wedding dress trim. So it all came together beautifully with these pretty little ties, and there you have your little ballet slippers. Now these are really pretty if you put them in a little glass display, but I tell you, I could sit and stare at it all day. It's got a gorgeous sparkle to it, and so those are my ballet slippers, and give it a try. They're hard to find, but if you get a hold of a pair, they're really nice to do up. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon. Bye for now.